I don't want to hear nothing, okay? You're on property. The people who own this property asked you to leave. If you do not leave, after I tell you one more time, you will be trespassing after warning. Understood?
So can I
leave the property?
So you're trespassing?
Trespassing after warning. I'm going to tell you one more time. If you do not leave the property after warning, you will be going to jail. Okay. You understand?
But normally we get a written warning.
So leave the property.
We don't? Okay.
That's called trespass after warning.
They're videoing a whole room.
Okay, y'all need to leave.
And I do not want to be on whatever he's publishing. And my customers are very upset.
Look at it.
He's referenced my address and everything else. She's a customer and she's very offended also.
You need to take that back outside.
Why? Take what back outside?
For filming in here. You can't do that.
Is there a law against it?
Yes.
Where's the law?
I'll show you. Come on over here.
Okay.
Is it Florida statute about it, or is it just a policy?
Listen to me. You need to take it out.
I'm listening to you.
If I want you to leave, you need to leave.
Nobody asked us to leave. Nobody asked me to leave. She asked the man with the shirt on to leave, but not me. Right.
I'm the county administrator. I'm asking you to leave our lobby, to leave our building.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let's go.
But we're out this way.
Yeah, this is
I'll walk you out.
perfect.
Okay. And you show me the law that says it's illegal? Okay, don't touch me, please.
There was a Florida statute attached to that, or is it just the building
I'll show you.
policy?
Just go outside.
Okay. I feel like that's just you're just telling me you're going to show me, but
Yeah. Are you with him?
I don't answer questions, please.
Say.
I do not answer questions.
I'm not touching you. Just walk on.
I prefer, you got all the weapons, I prefer you not be behind me.
Well, I prefer you leave the building. Sir, this way.
Just said we were out this way.
I said
Yeah,
we're
we-
going to walk out this door. Go out this door and you can walk out around the building.
Is that a law too? We have to follow your orders in which way you do? Okay. What law is that?
Lawful order, which
Because I'm
order is
telling you.
lawful order?
They want you out of the building, and I'm telling you to leave.
So we're being trespassed?
You will be if you don't go on out.
But if they're asking us
I
to
can't keep you from doing business in here, but you cannot be filming. Walk on out.
filming is my business.
Walk on out.
yeah, that's why we're here, is to film.
I'm gonna walk out, but I need to see a supervisor. You're a supervisor.
Corporal Hart?
Yes, Corporal.
What's that, member ID number?
They asked you to leave, you need to leave.
Can you give me the
Are you
member ID
trespassing me? Because if not, I'm gonna come back in.
What's your member ID?
I don't have a member ID.
Badge number, ID
I don't
number.
have
Oh, they don't give you
3421.
your payroll ID. What do they reference you as?
So, okay, I'm coming back in now. I thought you were coming out to talk to me. You're coming out to talk to me about the law.
You to leave.
Okay, so I've left.
Now, I'm telling you, that's all you have to do is leave.
Okay, I don't want to leave.
Well, they want you to leave. And she's the administrator of this building.
Listen, they're one. Don't over trump my rights.
But listen, you can't film people in there.
I can film anybody in public.
Okay, they're not wanting you to be filming them.
You know what? Neither did Casey Anthony. She didn't want nobody filming her.
Listen to me, dude. They want you to leave. You need to leave.
I need to see a supervisor.
But that's not a law.
Here's one of the city police officers.
That's not a law. You said you were going to cite a law that you were lawfully
They're
requesting
wanting
us to
you
leave.
If you're not leaving,
But you're a law enforcement officer, not a feelings officer, right?
I'm not. They say they want you to leave.
You're
They
enforcing
want you
their
to leave.
feelings.
They want you out of the building. That means you're trespassing once they tell you to leave.
Okay, so we are trespassed then.
Well, you said no to him when he asked.
She didn't say that. I'm telling you, she wants you out of the building.
If I'm not trespassed,
She don't want you filming in their business.
if I'm not trespassed, I'm allowed to be in the building, correct?
Listen to me. She told you to leave. The county administrator from this building wants you to leave the premises.
When can I come back?
If you're doing business,
I am.
I wanted to get my fishing
that's not
license.
business.
So gathering content for a story is not business. Do we know the law?
Listen to me.
Can we do
They asked you to leave. If you're interrupting their business.
The camera rolls as a quiet visit turns tense inside a public building where filming is suddenly treated as a problem instead of a right. Staff object authority steps in and questions about the law are met with orders instead of answers. No statute is clearly explained, only policies and commands to leave. The narrator captures the moment. Power replaces dialogue as the filmer is escorted out while calmly asking for clarity. The encounter ends not with resolution, but with a reminder in public spaces rights aren't always denied outright. They're often tested, pressured, and pushed to the door.
You're interrupting their business by doing what you're doing.
Hi there, sir. How are you?
Okay, listen, stop. I don't want to hear no law stated to me. I don't want to hear nothing. Okay, you're on property. The people who own this property asked you to leave. If you do not leave, after I tell you one more time, you will be trespassing after warning. Understood?
So can I get...
Leave the property.
So you're trespassing?
Trespassing after
telling
warning.
you, if you
I'm
do
going to
not
tell you
leave-
one more time. If you do not leave the property after warning, you will be going to jail.
Okay.
You understand?
But normally we get a written warning.
So
right?
leave
don't
the
have to have a
property.
written warning.
We don't?
She can
Okay.
warn us
That's
right
called
now.
trespass after warning.
Okay.
We're not
So
playing this game. Trespass after
so we
warning.
are
All of
trespassing.
your member IDs.
Trespass after warning.
Come out to the
And
sidewalk.
we will get your names because you are actually being detained at this moment. Because you're here lawfully for a complaint. So that means you are lawfully not.
There was no complaint. Somebody asked us to leave and we left.
Exactly. So you're gonna stand over here. Now I want everybody to turn around for me, please. Thank you. I need everybody's ID. I need everybody's ID. What? You are being lawfully detained because there was a complaint called on all three of you. So you have no right to not give me any of your information. You have no right to not give me any of your information. So, okay, I'm gonna say this clearly. Someone called on you. Understand? Stop. Understand? Someone called on you, correct? Do you understand?
I don't know if somebody called on us, but you're
Someone
saying
called.
that.
Do you understand? Yes. I'm telling you.
I understand the
someone
words you're saying,
called.
yes.
Okay. So since someone called, we have an obligation to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So that means you are being detained. Until we-
Okay.
So give me your ID or you will be placed under arrest for fail to identify. Yes, because someone called on you because you were on the property for not leaving after warning.
Nobody
So,
knows me at all.
We're gonna do this one more time. If you do not give me your ID, that is failed to identify to a law enforcement officer. I'm gonna give you that option after I get hold of him. Sir, can I have your ID, please? Because I need to identify who you are because there was a lawful complaint made against you.
I'm
So one
happy
more
to
time.
identify myself.
Perfect. Do you have ID?
Is there a law that you suspect me of breaking? Or a crime you
Look,
suspect
we're
me of
not going to
committing?
play this game, okay? You're not going to come here with the whole laws and this and that. Yes, you are on private property. They asked you to listen.
Public
Stop.
property.
Listen.
Public
Stop.
property.
Listen. I'm going to give you that option after I get hold of him. Stop. My turn. Yeah, don't mess it up on camera.
Sorry.
You get my name?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Hello.
I see you guys saying going ID, but let me be clear. Today's my wife's birthday. I'm not going to jail. You guys don't want ID? Come on out. You guys are more than willing to hassle you. Take you to jail. So come on out. Don't be the tough guy on the internet saying don't ID. Okay? Come on out. Don't ID your damn.
Situation escalates fast as questions about the law are brushed aside and replaced with blunt authority. The narrator describes how requests for a statute are ignored, how filming is redefined as a disruption, and how feelings suddenly become enforceable. What began as a demand to leave turns into threats of trespass, then detention without a clear crime ever being named. Officers insist a complaint was made using it as justification to demand IDs and compliance. The tension peaks when refusal to identify is framed as an arrestable offense, leaving a chilling takeaway. When clarity disappears, power fills the gap, and lawful activity can unravel into handcuffs in a matter.
Hey, am I having fun? Is that what you asked?
You guys are surrounding my vehicle, now you're making me nervous.
What's your name?
107 It's your boy. No, 4
What's your name, sir? Oh. Well, we mean you no harm, sir. Relax. Calm down. We have no ill will, no ill intent. What's your name?
Let's see again. I know it.
Is this him?
That was...
That is, in fact, Corporal Matthews. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. You don't care about law, huh?
Car 19.
Here we go. Here's another.
Hey, can we find out if they're doing traffic stops from here? Because if this is private property... No, if they're parked on private property...
Counter spirals when a simple request to leave becomes a threat of arrest built not on a clear crime, but on repetition and pressure. The narrator describes how officers that claim to demand identification, refusing to name any specific law that was broken. Questions are shut down, cameras irritate, authority hardens. Faced with jail over paperwork, one filmer makes a calculated choice and complies, not out of agreement, but to avoid escalation. Yet the story doesn't end. The same officer resurfaces later, repeating the same behavior, the same confusion, the same fear. Lesson lands. Heavy compliance may end the moment, but accountability is what follows.
It should be on an easement, yeah.
Right.
Hello.
Hi there. How you doing tonight?
Hi. We were trying to tell him we have no ill will, no ill intent. He's overreacting. I'm not a bad guy. We weren't surrounded. What's your name?
Deputy Officer Matos.
Officer Matos.
Appreciate it.
County Sheriff.
Another negative comment. Look at this.
Another.
Look at this sheriff. Another sheriff.
This is Corporal Matos. He freaked out. He said he feels nervous because we were surrounding his vehicle. I just walked up, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles. He called.
Nothing but the best out here in Arcadia Road. Why are all you guys out
Here with Wolfie Gladly, News Now California. News.
Next exposes a pattern, not a mistake, as names are gathered, and authority tightens its grip in plain view. The narrator tracks how a routine presence on a public sidewalk is reframed as intimidation, how cameras trigger claims of fear, and how multiple units arrive to defend a story that doesn't match the footage. Threats of charges replace explanations. Even as the law offers no support, eventually reality catches up. The bluster fades, officers pull away, and later accountability arrives where enforcement failed, costing real money and real credibility. The takeaway is sharp and unsettling. This isn't confusion or stress, it's training without restraint, ego without limits, and a system that only corrects itself once the camera never stops rolling.
Now South Florida,
So what?
government accountability.
So I'm conducting traffic. You guys are surrounding my car. So y'all need to leave or we're going to file charges on you. Okay?
File what charges?
What charges would you file?
And we have to leave the public sidewalk?
When you surround a corporal's vehicle,
Did you see us surround his vehicle?
Actually, I put my body camera on. So yes, when you guys come surrounding my vehicle with stuff in your hands, then I find out it's all cameras. Okay, so you're surrounding my vehicle while I'm conducting traffic, running radar.
Your false narrative is not going to apply.
So,
we have
I'm gonna-
objective
I was instructed to tell
documentation
you
of what
once again-
happened.
Once again, you must leave. Okay? Well, I already know one of you, so I guess I'll get one charge on.
this is a traditional fight with the First Amendment.
What are the charges?
Are you sure you want to do that?
What charges would you file so that I know?
Yeah, this guy's a
This guy's a complete idiot.
I'm walking public property with cameras.
Surrounding the car.
They want to charge us.
Arcadia Police Corporal Matos and the DeSoto County Sheriffs are conspiring to trespass us from this public sidewalk because he says we surrounded his car.
So monitoring him while he conducts traffic duties
Backed up.
is illegal, he says. So now this one dips. So it's so important that this one's dipping too. And this guy says that's paying.
Somebody's throwing stuff. Is he doing a driver shame? Nice try, he says. Driver shame.
That's what the time not to arrest us.